this video, we will solve a question on ISLM model and how to calculate government expenditure multiplier, how to derive IS equation, LM equation, and how to find out the equilibrium level of income, rate of interest, consumption, investment, private savings, public savings, and national savings. Okay. So the question is, assume the following model for an economy. Consumption is equal to 0.8 y minus t. T denotes the taxes, and taxes are here autonomous taxes or lump sum taxes, which is here 1000. Government expenditure is also 1000. Investment is a negative function of rate of interest, which is equal to 800 minus 20. I denotes the rate of interest, and here 800 denotes the autonomous investment. Okay. Also, we are being given this identity, that is y, that is total income is equal to consumption expenditure plus investment expenditure plus government expenditure. Money supply is autonomous here, that is fixed by the central authority, what we call the exogenous variable here, which is 1000. And money demand is a positive function of income and negative function of rate of interest, because the coefficient of y is positive and the coefficient of interest rate is negative here. Okay. We have to find out the IS equation, LM equation, and equilibrium level of income, interest rate, y minus t. We have to find out what is y minus t. Y minus t, let us see what exactly is it. It is consumption, investment, private savings, public savings, and national savings. We need to find out. And also assume that the government expenditure increases by 200. We need to find out the change in the national income, that is the increase in the y, and also to calculate the government expenditure multiplier. Okay, so let's go one by one, and first let us find out the IS equation. Okay, so we are being given this national income identity. We will use this to derive the IS equation. So our y is equal to c plus I plus g. Now y will be equal to, what is consumption function, that is 0.8, which is marginal propensity to consume. Then we have y minus the autonomous taxes is here 1000 plus investment function is being given as 800, which denotes the autonomous investment, which does not depend upon the level of interest rate, minus 20i. Okay. Also we are being given that the government expenditure is here 1000. Okay, we need to solve this equation. So y will be equal to 0.8y minus 0.8 into 1000 is 800. Then we have 800 minus 20i plus 1000. Okay, transposing this 0.8 here, so we have y minus, it will become minus 0.8y, and minus 800 plus 800 gets cancelled. We are left with 1000 minus 20i. Okay, so when we subtract 0.8 from y, 0.8y from y, we will get 0.2y. Okay, so we will get 0.2y, which is equal to 1 upon 10, rather 2 upon 10 y, which will be equal to 1 upon 5y. Okay, so in this place I can add 1 upon 5y is equal to 1000 minus 20i. Okay, so which implies y will be equal to, transposing this 5, it will get multiplied to each of these terms. So we have 5 into 1000 is 5000 minus 5 into 20 is 100, rather 100 here I. Okay, this is actually our IS equation. Okay, IS equation shows us different combinations, and let us say this is our IS equation. So what exactly is the IS equation? If we have level of income on the horizontal axis and interest rate on vertical axis, here you can see we have a negative slope, so our IS equation will look like this. Okay, this is our IS equation. It shows us different combinations of rate of interest and level of income. Okay, every point it is a different rather it is a locus of pointers, which shows us different combinations of rate of interest and level of income where savings are equal to investment. Okay, we also call it investment savings curve here. So this is our IS equation. Next part is to find out the LM equation. Okay, so this IS equation I forgot to mention here. This shows us the commodity, rather goods market equilibrium. Okay, so it actually shows us goods market equilibrium. Okay, so to derive the goods market equilibrium, we use this national income identity. Next, to derive the LM equation shows us the money market equilibrium. Okay, let me write it here. Money market equilibrium. Let me write it here. It will, it will occupy more space here. So we have EQUI. So LM curve shows us, our function shows us the money market equilibrium. Okay, so money market equilibrium occurs where money demand is equal to money supply. Okay, what is demand for money? Demand for money is being given us, it is equal to 0.4y. That means demand for money is positive function of the level of income. If income increases, demand for money increases. Then we have minus 40i. Okay, since we have the negative coefficient of interest rate, that means the demand for money is negative function of rate of interest, which means that if rate of interest increases, demand for money will decrease, and it is equal to the money supply, which is fixed by the central authority, which is here exogenous variable, and it is being given us here. Rather, it's not 1000, it is 1200 here. Okay, let me write it. It is 1200, so let me write it here, 1200. Okay, so solving this, we have 0.4 y is equal to 1200 plus transposing this, it will become positive 40i here. Okay, so 4 upon 10, it is 4 upon 10, which is 2 upon 5. Okay, so 2 upon 5 y is equal to 1200 plus 40i, which implies y will be equal to, transposing this, it will get multiplied to each of these terms, but in reciprocal manner. So we have 1200 into 5 upon 2 plus 40i into 5 upon 2. Okay, so here we have 2 ones are 2 6s are, so y will be equal to 6 5s are 30. So we have 3000 plus 2 ones are 2 20s are, so we have 20 into 5 is 100 here. Okay, so let me write it here. We have 100 I. Okay, this is our LM equation. And what exactly does this mean? On the graph LM equation, if we have level of income here, rate of interest on vertical axis, LM equation shows us different combinations of level of income and rate of interest where money market is in equilibrium. It has a positive slope because the coefficient of interest rate is positive here. Okay, and it shows us different combinations of rate of interest and level of income where the money market is in equilibrium. And similarly, IS equation shows different combinations of rate of interest and level of income where goods market is in equilibrium. Okay, so this is our LM equation. Next thing is, we are being told to find out, and let's write it here. We have to find out the equilibrium value of income and interest rate here. Okay, so what will to find out the equilibrium level of income and interest rate, that means we need to equate IS equation with LM equation. So equilibrium requires that our IS should be equal to LM. That means money market and goods market should be in equilibrium. Okay, so simultaneous equilibrium requires IS should be equal to LM here. Okay, so what is our IS equation? This equation. LM equation is this. Y is on the left hand side here, y is also on the left hand side. Since left hand side is equal, we can equate the right hand side. So we have 5000 here, 5000 minus 100i is equal to, here we have 3000 plus 100i. Okay, solving for I, so transposing this, it will become plus 100i. So 100i plus 100i is 200i. 200i is equal to, so here it is 5000. Okay, 5000 minus 3000 is 2000. Okay, dividing both sides by 200, so rate of interest will be equal to 200. Okay, so 0 and it will be equal to 10. Okay, so equilibrium level of rate of interest will be 10, and correspondingly what will be the equilibrium level of income? Let's find out that very step also. So equilibrium level of income will be equal to, we plug the value of I is equal to 10 in either LM or IS equation. Let us put it into the LM equation. So y will be equal to 3000 plus 100. The value of I is 10, so this is 3000 plus 1000, which is 4000. So equilibrium level of income will be equal to 4000. Okay, next we are here to find out income, that is y minus t. Okay, so what will be the total income minus the tax revenue? Okay, t denotes the taxes or tax revenue here. So y minus t will be equal to, so equilibrium level of income is 4000 minus the taxes, which are being given here 1000, which gives us 3000. Okay, next thing we need to find the equilibrium level of consumption. So C, as we know, is equal to 0.8 y minus t. So we have 0.8. Equilibrium level of income is 4000, taxes are 1000, so this becomes, C will be equal to which is equal to 4000 minus, so this is 3000 here. Okay, let me write it here, 0.8 times 3000. So 80% of 3000, what is a, it is 8 divided by 10 into 3000. Let us see here. So this gets cancelled, 8 zeros are 8 zeros are 8 threes are 24. Okay, so we got the equilibrium level of consumption is 2400. Next we need to find out the investment. Okay, so investment is equal to 800, which is being given us here, 800 minus 20. The value of rate of interest equilibrium is 10, so 800 minus 200 is 600. Okay,